I guess we should tell people who we are. I'm David, and
I'm Jeremy.
we are the two creatives pretty much behind everything that Revolution Dance Theater do. Producing, artistic director, producer,
Dancer, videographer.
dancer, videographer, engineer.
All that stuff.
We do a lot. And I really didn't even realize how much we do until I think a lot of other people started like chiming in. And it's funny because nowadays when people call, like, and I'll say hello and people will be like, oh, I know you're like so busy. And I'm like, who starts a conversation that way? And I'm like, and what am I putting out in the world that people just know? But I mean, it really made me stop and think like, yeah, we do a lot every single day. And man, I'm always out there, unfortunately, this face, and I want to make sure that people know that Revolution Dance Theater is not made possible just by myself. But today we're like in the warehouse and we're getting ready for a new project that's premiering April 1st. And anytime like we're in the world, like how many layers like are you wearing?
Not many right now since it warmed up a little bit today, but that wasn't the case yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Or the day before. But,
in here freezing, like we still had like a lot of work to do, and I was like, we gotta go. My toes are cold, but I came prepared today with the windbreaker and the hoodie and extra, long sleeve shirt and t-shirt. And I'm like, man, y'all ain't gonna have me in here cold. But our kids gotta be in here on Saturday, so we are fingers crossed that it warms up. But yeah, this is like sort of some of the stuff like I think the world needs to see, because like we're figuring out a lot of kind of like difficult challenges in putting this show together. A lot of people don't know we write the show, did the music. I wrote a lot of the songs. Jeremy put together the soundtrack for the dancing and the music, and then we got to partner with some amazing artists like Christelle Lee and an author, Ashley Ferguson. Like, this is a huge project that we're working on. It is like two Black men right here in the city doing this, and I just kind of felt like you people should see what's happening, see where we put this type of stuff together. And then on April 1st, what's gonna happen is right at Sugarloft, we're gonna be in this fancy ass place in Liberty Center. And it's gonna look so polished and it's gonna look so great. And I was like, yeah, that's the destination and that's great. And we're gonna get there, we're gonna pull the show off. Yep. But see the process.
Yep, the journey.
The journey of how to get there. Are you on board with sharing the journey?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I just feel like I talk a lot and you gotta say something.
Yeah, I'm pretty much along for the ride. I pretty much do what I can.
Which is a lot.
But just getting it done. Hopefully we can like continue to get things done and like capture it in an interesting way as things continue to get done. And not knowing exactly what the finished result, like to a T, is kind of scary. But at the same time, it has me looking forward to like getting there to wherever it is. Like, all right, let's just do it. Let's do what we can.
But I think that is the scary part, especially about this process and sharing a little bit more of the journey. It's become a faith thing for me, because I loved for so long that people didn't know that we put our shows together in the shitty ass warehouse. Or like, I had the idea of recording us yesterday trying to put the LED wall together. And then we got 90% of the way done. And I'm like, man, this would have been great to capture on camera. But then we hit a problem. And it's like, we had to take the entire thing apart and now we have to start over again. And it's like, oh man, I don't want people to see that. And it's like, but why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Why not? Because time and time again, we still put out the product, and then I'm so proud of like the finished thing. Mm-hmm. But I think it does two things. People miss, like, this shit doesn't happen overnight. It is. It's a lot of hard work, and so if there's other people out there that want to do it, like, they need to see what's involved. But also on a deeper level, and where I kind of got checked is I think it steals kind of like some glory from God, because I feel like time and time again, like we work hard. You will see that. We work very hard. But I don't know about you. I just feel like I can look back and clearly see, like, one thing I say a lot is now unto you, like now unto him, you know, because like I've done everything that I can, and you know, there's like a moment where I just kind of take my hands off of it. And he delivers that finished product every time for us. And so I think, but in order for people to see that, they only see the harvest, they never get to see the seed. But yeah, I don't know what you think about that, but yeah, for sure.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of it is all in my head. I'm not as well polished, or like when it comes to speaking my thoughts and as much. But
man, you say a lot.
Yeah,
it's just you and I. Yeah,
yeah, depending on what the subject matter is.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm on a similar page as far as all the things that go into it. And nine times out of 10, like the finished product, like is really great, and it is a relief. But it only lasts for so long, because it's like, well, now we have to do better now. Now it's like you always set a standard, but then you always have to go above that. So we're never just like settled or just sitting like, oh yeah, like that was good, and let's do like just that, no more. It's like, nah, it can't. It has to exceed whatever point that we've reached so far, as far as like the quality or just dance or just the experience in general. But so it's a victory, but it's a short-lived victory, because there's there's greater giants, there's bigger things out there. So it's like you accomplish something, but it's like there's I don't know how to quite wrap that up. There's always next, so it's like you never settle in like what we did or what it was, but because there's always like a better or greater or something you learn from it.
But that's like what the show in many ways is about, right? And it's like, because in real time, in real life, we're building a ballet company, which like, if you didn't realize, like, that's exactly what Revolution Dance Theater is before, and the who behind it, I love it. It's like, these two niggas building a ballet company. Two black men, I should say, two black educated black men out here working, two creatives. But literally building dreams, predominantly for these little black girls, right? In a city where they don't have very many people to see the thing that they're trying to become. Like in a city where it had been 16 years, and I say it all the time because I think it hasn't settled for people how deep that is. For 16 years, there was not a single African-American woman dancing professionally contracted here in the city to do ballet. And so here we are trying to push this company made up of like 17, 18-year-olds and, trying to build this strong academy of, girls. And we keep setting the standard for ourselves because, it's like you might be the best in the room here, but you can never rest because you're in competition with yourself. And I think much in the same way, you and I, like, we're in competition with ourselves out here, like producing events on this caliber and saying, I'm not putting my name on that if it looks like that. Like, that's tacky, or that lighting is not right and that video is not right. But it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, but to your point, it's a never-ending curse. Because we do it and then it's like, ooh, that was really good. But then both of us, every show, it's like, but this could have been better. And it's just trying to become that own picture. Like, and that's what I dream of me is. It's like, I wish I had like the countless people right in my own community to say, I want to do that. But I'm dreaming of me being the first. I'm dreaming of me actually being the one to call my dream into reality. And that's what you and I get to do every day. And I hope through this journey, it's something that we can encourage you all to do for yourselves as well.